Great. So we are on. This is Tom Barnhart from European Business Services Association. I'm here in Budapest today with Andras Kohl from Tesco Business Solutions. And I wanted to just do one of our what we call Meet the Manager interviews with you. And thanks for giving us some 10 minutes or so today to kind of hear about what you guys are doing, plans, etc. But before we kind of talk a bit about Tesco, just give us a bit of background about yourself and your career path and how you got to be at Tesco Business Solutions, etc.
Okay, great to be here, Tom. Thanks for the opportunity as well. Yeah, my name is Andras Kohl and I'm in the shared services industry as a leadership position for the last 20 years or so. Various mature shared service centers is always very operational roles with strong stakeholder management, but also running projects around improvement, transformation, transitions as well. I think what has been always common that the roles what I was doing and I was looking for about how we can support the overall strategy of the business and how is my team and myself can contribute to the business outcomes goals as well. In terms of functional area, I was mainly in finance. I was doing all areas of finance in the GBS world, being P2P, C2C, treasury, FP&A, controlling, and so on and so forth. Now here in Tesco Business Solutions, I'm here for almost a year now, and I'm covering the end-to-end finance activities within the TBS sector here as well, the TBS business. And actually beside that, I'm heading of the local finance function for TBS.
So you also, are you a trained accountant? Were you like an auditor or something like that?
Yeah, trained accountant,
okay.
I'm a chartered accountant,
okay.
And I was doing controlling FP&A as well. So but if I'm looking in the last couple of years, I think that the balance between functional work and more on the leadership activities is getting more important.
Yes.
And whenever I'm doing, and also same in Tesco Business Services, Tesco Business Solutions, is just focusing more on the beside my functional, I think the overall agenda for the hub as well in terms of employer branding, getting a great place to work, and also value add to the business.
Okay, so tell us a bit about Tesco Business Solutions. Tell me first of all, let's give us just the basics to start with that. You know, how many people you've got working here, what services you're providing. Just give us kind of the status of what Tesco Business Services or Business Solutions is right now.
Yeah, Tesco Business Solution has been established for Central Europe for this hub around 4 years ago. And basically we go from basically 0 to around 500 people nowadays.
500?
500
okay.
people nowadays, so on that one as well. And we're covering all kind of activities which in a shared service center, service line we normally do that. We're having the traditional one like full range of employee services, financial services, but we have also activities which is more related to the retail business as such. Like for example, we have the customer engagement center as part of our portfolio, basically talking of the customers, the shoppers every day on the phone or via email for that as well. We also have a specific team which called the customer and product, which is like buying operations team, also very specific for retail, for the goods for resale in the retail business. We also have a big technology hub, which is also providing solutions for technology solution, IT solutions, both for the Tesco stores, but also for the offices.
Is that also for Central Europe and broader than Central Europe?
This is more for global. This is more for global.
Yes,
this
okay.
is more for global.
Right.
And the latest addition to a service offering is enterprise analytics. Is it data analytics and insight, again, for GBS operations, but also especially for the business. So all have different kind of activities, but I think it's very common is two things: providing value for the business, and also about providing better experience for suppliers, customers, and colleagues across the region in CE.
We were talking earlier a bit about the name change, which is pretty subtle for many people, but tell us why that's important to you guys.
Yeah, so we used to be, up until a couple of months ago, Tesco Business Services, and now we're calling Tesco Business Solution, which is, I think it's a big difference because the name says it all. And actually what was happening in the last couple of years, from moving from a transactional service, moving for more like a digital GBS, and it's a journey, it's actually showing in the name as well. And really see that we earned the right for ourselves, the calling us Tesco Business Solution, basically about the mindset, the solution-focused mindset we're doing, also the agility we're doing, everything what we do, especially with our partnering with our business.
Okay. Tell us a bit more about the enterprise solutions plans and development. You said that's a big thing you're going to focus on, and in general, tell us a bit about more of the plans for development over the next 3-4 years. What will grow, what will not grow? Enterprise solutions might be a different one, but tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, so if I look at it in the midterm, probably the size of the CE hub, the Central European Tesco Business Solution hub, will not go. It's around 500 people. We were there for the last few months, probably going to be around that one as well. But the composition of what we are doing is might be change. We're doing a lot of productivity in all of our areas, around 10% each year. But from the productivity, we're filling for new roles, which is more value-adding roles. Being it, for example, in the finance side, controlling FP&A potentially, but also on program management, contract management, procurement, and so on. And as you mentioned, enterprise analytics is a big part of it. We're just building up the hub for the CE for enterprise analytics, making it really a big addition to the CE business from this hub as a whole.
Okay. And what I should have asked you earlier, let me come back a bit more. Give us the footprint of Tesco GBS kind of globally, where you have delivery
I think
centers.
it's a very important question. We really drive into it, the actual Tesco Business Solution in Central Europe, but obviously we are a bigger network. It's Tesco Business Solution. It's 4,000 people across the globe, and we have 4 hubs, which is one hub, obviously, our original and hub. The main original hub is in Bangalore in India, which is serving mainly the UK and Irish visit, but also some global reach as well. But we have also 3 satellite hubs. One is here for servicing Central Europe for TBS, but we have also 2 hubs in the UK and Ireland. One in Dundee in Scotland, and also we have in Waterford in Ireland.
Huh, interesting. Okay, all right. And talk to us a bit about pain points or challenges for you guys in terms of the type of resources you're trying to find more. So is it IT, is it F&A? Do you have places where you are looking for more talent that you can't find as quickly as you'd like? And by the way, are you using recruitment companies, exec search companies? Do you use external vendors for this kind of stuff, or do you do it all yourself?
Yeah, that is obviously a combination of both, as always.
Yeah.
Most of that. Obviously, setting up this hub from 0 to 500 people, that was a tremendous effort, and we have to find the best way to get the best talent in the region and in the hub as well. And obviously, because of the specific, we're providing solutions for suppliers, colleagues, and customers for Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Hungary. So I think this is a very niche proposition we have. And one of the challenges we had earlier about having the right language capabilities, either the Hungarian, but especially Czech and Slovak, from that perspective. This is something we really went to work very hard in the last couple of years. And now we have a solution, working with universities, finding the right channels, both in Hungary, but also in the market. So finding the great solution in terms of finding the right balance. We're also trying to look at opportunities for people understanding our needs in advance, so we can predict what is the hiring needs is coming as well. And especially as when our attrition is going down, I think it's very important to keep up our strong recruitment efforts as well.
Okay, and speaking of recruitment or retention and staffing, tell us a bit about your work from home policy. That's been a big thing coming out of COVID. What is the current status of your Tesco's view on this right now?
Yeah, we are fully established or implemented a hybrid working policy. Okay. So we have 2 days we have to work in the office.
2 days.
And that as well. And the 3 is absolutely fairly flexible. And we want to make sure that really these 2 days are really worthwhile to come to the office. We call it the team days. And the team's coming in, the Intact team coming together, working on business usual activities, on projects or trainings or development or cross-functional works. Because we really see that we need that kind of time together, have the right engagement, the right spirit, and the right culture created for that. There were some areas, for example, financial services, that was migrated transition during the COVID time, 100% online. And we really see that building that community, building that engagement took much longer than for other functions. And actually, we could really do that when we came back to the office for this hybrid work.
So in terms of your catchment, in terms of employees, is it beyond Budapest? I mean, can you hire someone from, I don't know, Debrecen or Szeged and keep them there? Or
yeah, obviously this is our hub, so
Yeah.
people are working here as well. Twice a week they come down.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people. We have also big number of people who used to work for previous Tesco offices around the country and commuting here twice a week for the office as well. And as I mentioned, we also have some e-market colleague in Czech Republic and also in Slovakia.
Okay, all right. And the big question or point for any global business services organization is digital transformation. You got the UiPath of the world, all the automation guys looking at companies like yours, big enterprises. What are you guys doing on that front, RPA front, or other types of automation or digital transformation? Is that something that's high on your list, or kind of embedded in the framework of the company itself? Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, it's pretty much embedded there. We are considered as a digital GBS, and probably what you know that we just recently been awarded the best GBS in the world by SSOM, which is the big network of shared services. And actually, the reason what we got it is two things. First of all, it's about the people, making sure that we have the right people, because every value we're delivering is related to our people. So get the people to get the place to be and to get the place to get on as well. The other one is the value we providing back to the business, being it revenue, margin, cash, or just resilience to the business. And as part of it is also about our digital journey, how we can make it as a digital GBS, which is driven by decision making via enterprise analytics. So this is absolutely in the past, in the present, but also in the future as well.
Okay, great. Well, look, Andras, thanks for the time today. We will check back in with you in maybe 1 year, perhaps a bit longer, and just kind of see how things are changing with you guys. Appreciate the time today, and good luck with the process and the rest of the business.
Thanks, Thomas. Thanks for taking the time visiting TBS.
Great, thank you.